So this is my credentialing. This is my credentialing report. Last year, I applied for my credentialing evaluation through FCCPT because I completed my studies, my bachelor's and master's from outside from the United States. And to become a licensed PT or PTA in USA, you need your education is equivalent to accredited USA education. So that's why I applied. And today I'm going to show you what deficiency I have and how I completed those deficiency and able to fulfill all these deficiency. And after my reevaluation in the same year, my education is equivalent. So I got my report on February 11 in this year only that I have following deficiencies. You can see these three section. The one is humanities. Under humanities, I have English composition deficiencies, and in D section, I have these following deficiency. And if you don't know how to read this report, I'm going to read for you that first under this section clinical decision making within the plan of care development by PT, I think I have 3 to 4 deficiencies in this section. That interpretation of component of plan of care developed by the PT, that is deficient content in my syllabus. The second is health record review. This is the second deficient content in my syllabus. The third is discontinuation of episode of care or discharge planning. The next is report any changes in the client status. This is fourth deficient area. Now the fifth is this, the withhold intervention beyond the scope of work for the physical therapist assistant. This is deficient area. Now under this section in intervention content area, I have wound management, isolation and sterile techniques, then wound dressing, wound management dressing, and the biophysical agent compression therapy. I have deficiency of these area. The next is the role of PTA within the patient client management, interpersonal collaboration, ethics, classification of disability, and documentation of dealing. So in total I have 8 to 9 deficiencies, and although I completed my bachelor's plus master's, still I have these deficiencies. And now I'm going to show you how I completed those deficiencies. Yeah. So I'm going to show you here this is a section. So for under humanity section, I have deficiency in English composition, as you seen in the report. So to fulfill that deficiency, I did the CLEP college composition exam and I passed these exam. So I want to tell you one thing, that CLEP require 50 or more than 50 marks out of 100. So if you score 40, then you fail in the CLEP exam, and then you have to wait for 3 months to give the same exam. So don't waste your time to prepared well and then give the CLEP exam, because if you failed by any chance, if you fail, then we have to wait for 3 months. And for you have second option also. If you cleared the CLEP, then it's good. But what if you fail the CLEP exam, fail the CLEP college composition exam, then you can do a course that you can do the English composition course from the community college, like we have the Barton, Michigan, Morton. These are the state community college that we can do the English composition course to fulfill those deficiency. If you need any help from this college how to apply for English composition through Barton Community College, then let me know. I will help you. Or for any other college, not from Barton, if any other colleges or community college providing these courses. And yeah, ASU, Arizona State University, is also providing the course for English composition. And the best part is that first you don't need to pay the fees for initially. I think $450 is for the English composition course. So you complete the course. When you pass the English composition course, and then you want that ASU transfer your transcript to the FCCPT, then you have to pay the fees. So I think this is a very good, and but it's up to you. You can do from any other community college, but I found it helpful. That's why I tell this to you. The second deficiency is that discontinuation of episode of care and discharge planning. So for to complete this content, I did the P course from Plan of Care Implementation from PRI University, and this course is accepted by FCCPT for me. Yeah, and these all information for the for PTA. Right now, I'm not telling for PT deficiency. This is my PTA deficiencies. Healthcare record. To complete this healthcare record, I did course from another course from PRI PTA one, and next, as you see in my report that they mentioned a few areas, that interpretation of component, plan of care developed by the PT, withhold intervention beyond the scope of PT, report or any change in the patient client status. So these to fulfill those content, these all three or four content, the fourth content is here, the role of PTA within the patient or client management. These four content are covered in a single course, that is PRI CSRD. The full form is that consultation, screening, referral and delegation. You can do the CSRD. The PT also get the deficiency, so you can do the CSRD course from the Credentialing University and lot of another university. So not for for PTI advice ki for PTI advice ki don't do these courses from PRI University, from PRI college. Go from the Credia and university. And for wound management, the isolation, dressing, compression therapy, the deficiency, the three area I did the Kent PTA course, that is specially designed for the foreign trained PTA or PT trained for PT or PT. So these three content, deficient content is covered in the same single course. And the next that PRI I already discussed. The next deficiency I have professional ethics and behavior, ethical making decision, that I did from the Duke University. The course name is FEPTC, and yes, these university, the Duke, the Kent, the Credia, and the lots of other university, they also give us they make a special course for, especially for the foreign educated PT or PTA. So you can go to their website, go to the then subdivision of allied health or medicine, whatever they in their section. Then you can find the course for what are the course. Maybe you don't have deficiency in ethics and behavior, but you have deficiency from any other course like billing system, geriatrics or genetics. So you go to the same website and see if this the geriatric, the genetics is covered, the genetic courses provided by this university or not. So instead of spending money to, instead of giving money or spending money to some other agencies, I think for they charge for $430, $800, $300. So go a little, take a time. In one day you will able to search one day you search one course. For example, if you have deficiency in medical legal healthcare, international classification disability, then ATSU PT at 30 geriatric will compensate this deficiency. If you don't know whether these courses cover your deficiency or not, so you can go. For example, if ATSU, go on the ATS University, find the courses for physical therapist, foreign educated physical therapy courses, and then if they mention that this course, and when you click on this course, you can see the detailed syllabus, and in the syllabus you have to compare your deficiency. If the deficient line or the part is come in their syllabus, then means that both these course will fulfill your deficiency. If you are deficiency in genetics, then maybe ATSU not giving the not providing this course for genetics, then go to the Duke, go to the Kent, go to the Credia, and there go to the Arizona. But there are lots of universities, the lower university, lots of university are doing the. And if you need any help, you need any other colleges or you need any other university, their contact details, their website, then let me know, because I made a list from all the colleges that is approved by FCCPT to compensate or to complete those deficiencies. The next deficiency I have is documentation and billing, that I did from the ATSU. I go to the ATSU website, then I find these two courses in the same from the same college. So doing two or three courses from the same college is easy for us, because we are familiarized with their system, we're familiarized what to do, what not to do. Yeah. So these all courses, but if you have any other deficiency apart from these, then you can contact me or you can comment me. Then I will try to help you. And yeah, and for some people have deficiency in humanities, in literature, the CLEP providing lots of exams. So go on the CLEP CLEP exam website and then find the courses that will fit on your deficiencies. Okay, so these are all deficiency, and now I'm going to show you my re-evaluation report. Yeah. So this is my initially evaluation report, which I got on February 11, 2024. Then in October 2024, in October 2024, I got my re-evaluation report that shows my degrees, that my education is equivalent. So it is not a very big, you don't have to wait for 1 to 2 years to complete those deficiencies. It is not a very big deal. So first apply whatever you have, apply to FCCPT. FCCPT is approved by the PTBC, the Physical Therapy Board of California. And they also mention 3 other websites. I'm going to show you that. Yeah, these three: IERF, FCCPT, and ICD. So it's up to you whether you want to go through any other website. But I go through FCCPT because lots of my senior go with the same process, and I get a lot of content from the YouTube and Facebook for the same. And in Facebook, you found the group like Foreign Credential Commission of Physical Therapy. So yeah, so you don't have to wait ki, and yeah, don't waste your time for preparing for TOEFL, because if you are applying for to PT license or PT license for the California, then California has the specific number, like reading you need 22, listening you need 21, writing and speaking 24. And they specifically mentioned that all the marks for TOEFL you get in a single administration. See that in a single administration, and they don't accept any other substitute from TOEFL. So some foreign educated candidate have difficulty to get all the score in a single attempt. So don't while and I see lots of my friends, they are giving their 20th TOEFL attempt, 13th TOEFL attempt, and they're wasting lots of money on the TOEFL. So my advice is that if you're struggling with your TOEFL score, then first go for the PTA license exam, because California don't require TOEFL for PTA, physical therapist assistant. Then go to the PTA license, apply for the credentialing for PTA. You got some deficiency, and and the PTA deficiency will able to fulfill your PTE deficiency ultimately. So it is not the waste of money. So apply for PTA license, then give the exam and get a license, get a job, make some money. Then in between, you when you get the one license, you are mentally stable that yes, I secure a job now, I am independent now. Prepare for your TOEFL exam. In the meantime, prepare for your TOEFL exam. Speak with patient, try to make notes. Then this all will help you to get your TOEFL score. Then ultimately, in 4 to 5 months, you're able to clear your TOEFL exam, and then apply for the PT, and then mention all these deficiency which you completed for PTA to the PT credentialing process, because for that's why you're able to get, there are lots of chances that you get less deficiency for PT because you already did some courses for PTA. Yeah. So these all things, and yet these all information I told you about for the PTA for California state. And yeah, now I'm going to show you the course tool. That this is the course tool for physical therapist. And after this I will show you the course tool for PTA also. So scroll down. So they mention community and humanities, these courses. You need English composition, native language, visual arts. These are for English composition, native language, literature. CLEP provide lots of exam. Science, biology, science. But if you need these deficiencies, star means require. So this is the course tool. Scroll down. Yeah, evaluation checklist. So in evaluation checklist, now they compare your syllabus of your bachelor's or master's to their, that your syllabus your syllabus include any English language course, any course related to English composition, any foreign language, Spanish or anything, literature. If yes, then they tick one, because in this category you need only one course. So if you are planning, if in your mind that one day you will apply for the PTA license, PT or PTA license, then if do some courses, some the course from your language, literature or related to arts, that will not cover in your deficiencies. The next is this physical science. One course in chemistry means you have chemistry, physics, geometry and astronomy. So these are the checklists ki yes, history is there, then tick. Geography there, tick. Two courses in this section, they need only two. If you have sociology, then good. If you have psychology, good. You're good with this section. And yeah, you see that psychology has a this star, means the psychology is mandatory. So psychology mandatory, yes. Sociology, yes. If you have history and geography but not psychology, then you have deficiency of psychology, because psychology is mandatory. In mathematics, one course is good. If you have statics, you worked or biostatics or research, then yeah, good to go with this section. Now this section is all you need, all nutrition, histology, this exercise, philosophy, diagnostic imaging, ECG, EKG, these all deficiency. Then if you have the musculoskeletal, yeah, the stick, how many hours, these are kind of deficient area. They look into your syllabus. I have deficiency, lots of deficiency from this plan of care implementation. Plan of care development, I have deficiency of this. Manual therapy. Yeah. So they will compare your syllabus, discharge and discontinuation. Lots of students will find discharge, discontinuation, plan of care management, and etc. So this is for PT. Now I'm going to show you for the PTA. Oh, these are the forms that you need to fulfill, and your school send to FCPT, that attestation form for credential evaluation type 1. This is for your request for academic credential verification, where you have to fulfill your details, then sign and stamp by your school. And we have one more, I'm not able to go. The coursework tool. Yeah, this is coursework tool, the same for the PT. PTA tool 2. They use for PTA tool 2, and for PT the CW coursework tool 6. The same for the PT, but the content, obviously the content is less than the PTA, that if you stars mandatory. These all applied science. Lots of got deficiency from genetics, geriatrics, wound management, biophysical agent, biomechanical agent kind of deficiencies. These. So they compare your syllabus according to their coursework tool, and whichever is limited in your syllabus or in your education, then you got deficiency from these. So this is my initial evaluation report. This is my revaluation report. That is equivalent. I haven't wasted lots of time. First, I applied for PT exam, PT credentialing process. Then I got my report. I have deficiency. I searched on the lots of YouTube videos, Facebook, LinkedIn, and then and I also reached out to my seniors. So I got little information from the different sources. Then I applied. Then I enrolled in the courses, and within the 6 month, I think within the 6 month, I completed all my deficiency. Then I applied again for revaluation through FCCPT, and I got my equivalent report. And in the meantime, I am preparing for my TOEFL exam. So when I got my revaluation, I also passed my TOEFL exam, and then I applied for PT. So now my application is under review for PT. So I make another video for PT when I have deficiency. I complete, and that is accepted by FCCPT. And I got my equivalent report. Then I will make a video for PT also. So don't waste your more time, because we have limited time to complete all the deficiency, because everyone wants to make money and utilize most of the time. So these are deficiency. And yeah, FCCT provide two more area, that if you are type 1 for immigration, yeah, this is Type 1 from immigration, type 1 for license, and PTA. What is type 1 from immigration? Immigration is required for visa work process. And for type 1 immigration is required to obtain the healthcare worker certificate to that is required to work visa. Okay, so and the type 1 license only is for your educational credential vessel. You can work as a PT or PTA. If you want to apply for PTA, the separate category for PTA, EER. Okay, so the what is the difference between type 1 immigration and type 1 license? There is no yeah, there is few difference that for type 1 immigration you need the master's degree. You need the master's degree. For type 1 license on you don't and type 1 for license only, you don't need the master's degree. So if you have master degree, then you can apply for type 1 immigration. And yet the TOEFL requirement is different. For type 1 immigration, you require 26 in speaking. And for California, if you're applying for a type 1 license only, then you require speaking in 24 and reading 22, writing 20, I think 22 or listening 21. You can check it on the PTBC website, but yeah, 26 in speaking and 63 combined score of reading, writing, and listening. So what people will do, they apply first for type 1 license only, then they complete their deficiencies, got the PT license, and work for 1 or 2 years, then got after getting 1 2 in the meantime they prepare for TOEFL, and after getting desired score in TOEFL, they then apply for type 1 immigration. That is my perception. I don't know what others people will do, but whatever I know, I tell. And yes, there is a TOEFL exemption for California state. If you have bachelor's or master's degree from Australia or any other part of, or Canada except the Quebec, Ireland, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and United States, if you have could be a bachelor's or master's degree, then you don't need to do your TOEFL exam. Okay, but for others who like me, who has their education from India, or maybe from other countries apart from the listed, then you need to give the TOEFL exam. And yeah, California not accept any other English proficiency exam. They're specific to TOEFL IBT only. So this is PTBC. These three sources you can. These are forms that you can send directly to the school. Their academic verification, clinical internship form, your official transcript, notarized copy, and everything. Yeah. So these are some snips from the FCCPT website. You can go type 1 licensing, PT assistant, PTA. This is for PTA. So ready then. For applying for PT or PT license through FCCPT, you have the credit card, date of birth, your last name, or FSBPT ID. If you don't have FSBT ID, then it's okay. Don't make the FSBPT ID, because we don't know ki when we are able to fulfill our deficiency. Then when we got our equivalent report. So first, so leave this column. And when you got your reports that say your degree is equivalent, then go to the FSBPT website and make your ID, and then the further process. So these are deficiency. So right now I applied for my exam, and I schedule my exam. So I will let you know how I prepare for NPT exam and everything. And yes, if you need any help, or if you require any details, or um, any link or contact person from the university, or to fulfill a deficiency, then let me know. You can comment or directly mail on my email ID.